Oh boy, DH Games are in trouble, I think. I think troubles are brewing. People have got their pitchforks out. I saw from early on this morning that there was issues with the event. I hadn't done the event first thing this morning. I was at work. I've come in this evening. I've filmed my event playthrough. It's now on YouTube. Check it out. And I could see immediately what the problem was. So we'll cut to the immediate problem. Just a quick community note. I've seen a few people make this mistake. People on Reddit and YouTube and Discord have moaned about it. When you use your mopeds for this here, you need to use 60 to get to the 20 to get your chest for the reward, right? They've been clicking on the wrong thing here. So if you look, the first one is Miasma Maya. Miasma Maya, Miasma Maya, Miasma Maya. This one here is Cave of Ghostlight. So if you clicked on this, you would end up getting points towards this one. Now, obviously, if you're completing this and this, that doesn't matter. But if you weren't going to be doing that, you've just, and you're tight on the old mopeds, you've cost yourself the rewards. Now, in truth, I would sympathise with people that made a mistake on that level. Because if you really care about the individual rewards, and why wouldn't you? Then obviously you're going to pick exactly what you want, and you might just not have realised the island's name. But I, you know, you might have noticed in my tone I was a little bit like, well, I can tell why people would mess it up, but da-da-da-da-da. But that's not the real big thing. The big thing came later when it wasn't laid out that way, and I'll show it now. Go here, we can pick what we do. Oh yeah, see, that's sneaky. Do you know what, right? I wondered how people had got caught out on the first couple. Like here. But that's a bit naughty because they've put next to each other. I don't like the fact they've done that. That is really that should be right at the end, the one that you don't want. I wonder why they've decided. I think, do you know what I'd be very surprised if they don't do? I'd be very, very surprised if they don't refund people stuff, because in truth, right, I don't know if I'd have looked at that. And when I saw online earlier, I was a little bit, I was kind of thinking, you know, if you don't look at it properly, it's your own fault. But now I've done it and I've seen it. Yeah, see, this is, oh yeah, because this is the last ones I can do. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, so I think that's like ridiculous, and I can't believe that they've laid it out that way. For me, it wouldn't have mattered. I spend on the game. If I'd have made a mistake that cost me a threshold of mopeds, I would have got more mopeds. But if you're a free-to-play player and you've saved up your scrolls, you've saved up your contract stories, or even if you are a spender and you've spent money and you've mapped it out perfectly, and you spent $15 to get the relay so you got to that exact threshold you wanted, and then that happens where you mess up, I don't really think it's your fault. So I think this time Monday we'll have come back, DH Games would have had the weekend to think about it, and I think you would either get like a moped refund, and they'll just straight up give everyone mopeds, because that's the easiest way to do it ultimately, right? Is anyone that spent mopeds, just give them some mopeds back. I think that's the easiest fix for them. Or give people the option to go back in and like exchange the rewards for the mopeds. I think that's a lot more difficult to do. I don't know anything about coding, so I have no idea. But I don't think they'll leave it lie. The important thing is that people have been doing it on Reddit and on YouTube and on Discord. Like, make sure that you don't keep quiet about it. I'm not one of those people that complains about stuff, because I quite often, in truth, right, when people complain about stuff, I think they're just being stupid half the time. But this, for real, I think is a problem. So put down below if you've been affected. Let us know what's happened, even if it's just putting a full stop as a comment, right? Let's try and get some traction on it, and we'll put it everywhere and try and make DH Games see that they have messed up, and it's not just a stupid player base. It was a horrendous design that they've done. But thank you for watching and listening and engaging. Please check out my non-meta series. Sorry, I had to plug it a bit there. Sorry. And my event reviews every Thursday. But yeah, stay safe. VH out.